All right. Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, when we get started, we'll face the east. We give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Hakudas. Once I double honor to our elders, I got a apostle, got millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being an example to Israel. All right, may be elect. I want to say peace and blessings for the hope of the leg of the four corner. This is the truth and sincerity. All right, the great song. All right, with the GMS Memphis Camp, come once again, and it again. The spirit of power, you have by Shimon Shah, the prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, who are to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, as we continue to come out here through the spirit of power, you have by Shimon Shah, to usher in the kingdom of our Lord and Savior. All right, Yahweh Shah, who the word enemy called Jesus Christ, man. All right, and basically, we're going to get into Jacob's trouble, you know, because this was supposed to come. All right, and it's right around the corner. You can see things happening in the earth. All right, as the Most High has spoken in the scriptures. All right, we at that time. We at the end. All right, and we understand according to Habakkuk, the second chapter, this vision being going to prophecy was set from the point of time. All right, but guess what? At the end, which we are in, it's speaking. All right, it's manifesting. All right, second Ezra 15 is basically literally jumping out the pages. All right, but it's gonna get worse. All right, why? Because everything is ordained by the Heavenly Father to bring forth prophecy in the earth. All right, to deem that the Most High words are faithful and they are true. All right, so we just made it through Daniel 12. And Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters be edified. You know what? We let it all down, man. You got it.
It's Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. It's Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Well, Michael is the archangel, which come back with our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah. He said at that time, because thinking about a specific time that this going to happen, was being Jacob trouble. And you can hold Jeremiah 30, verse 7. Bring it up top.
This Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince. And it's Daniel 12 and 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people.
Right, the children of thy people. It said thy people because it's talking about the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, so it says that he gonna stand up, protect the children of thy people. The ultimate is talking about the elect of thy people. Go ahead.
And there shall be a time of trouble.
Right, there should be a time of trouble, a time of chaos.
Such as never was since there was a nation.
Right, so this time is not going to be compared to any other kind of stuff and event, tragedy that happened on the face of the earth. You know? Go ahead.
Even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered.
But thy people, only the Israelites, starting with the elect, going to be delivered out of it. Only the elect going to be delivered out of it. If you're a Hamite, a Moabite, Ammonite, Ishmaelite, if you're a heathen, you're not going to be delivered. You know? For one, to qualify for salvation, for deliverance, you got to be an Israelite. You know? Go ahead.
Everyone that shall be found written in the book.
Right, written in the book of life. And that's what what you should want. That's what we should want. Is our names being written in the book of life. Not having a name on this side right? Or trying to seek our own glory, trying to seek vain glory. No, you should want your name to be registered in the heaven. You know, you should want a good name in the heaven. You know, because the name on this side is temporary. You know. Yeah. Oh yeah, Father, hey, can we get this done? Also the one that's about to.
This Proverbs 22 and 1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
A good name is better to be chosen than great riches, right? It's better to have a good name than $1,000,000, especially with the call to the Most High, right?
Because that's what you want a good name, you know, a good reputation from the Heavenly Father.
Yeah,
You know, this reputation, these people that seeking in Babylon is great. That's vain glory. That's a corruptible crime. All right? You want the Heavenly Father to look at you in the way of the sense of a good name.
yeah.
All right? Read what being let's say second chapter, those men that stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shema. That's how them men are going to receive that great name. Because why they stand in the great boldness in the face of such that depicted us and bringing out this word. Prophesying. All right, feeding the elect. All right, so that's a good name to have, man. All right.
This is Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath.
Yeah, riches profit not in the day of wrath. So we speaking about Jacob Trouble, and we got all these millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires.
Yeah.
All right, they got certain, all these different types of extravagant cars, houses, boats, girls, clothes. All right, it's not going to profit them when you have about your outside, let the beast loose, man. Yeah. All right, it's not going to profit them. You can have everything in the world. It's not going to profit you in that day because it's nothing that you can get the Lord to save yourself. All right, or nothing you can get an Esau to protect yourself. It's nothing. All right, so riches profit not in the day of wrath. We understand the wrath is coming soon. Jacob Trouble. That is the great and dreadful day. All right, along with the thermonuclear missiles, man. You got it.
It said, riches profit not in the day of wrath,
Right.
but righteousness delivered from death.
Right, but what? Righteousness.
Yep.
Delivered from death. That's why Baruch 4:1 hit hard. This is the book of the commandments, the law to endure forever. All right, such as leaving shall what? Shall die.
Yep. And it said righteousness delivered from death means what? Right living.
That's it.
How you conducting yourself on this earth. Are you living to the best of your ability, right in the eyes of the Lord?
Yeah, what I say, what amount of person are you to be going in your conduct, the mannerism?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's on that.
This Proverbs 22 and 1 again. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches.
So you want the name to be written in the book of life. And guess what? You can't put your name there. You know, it's up to the Most High. He said, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you can't make yourself the elect or none of this. You can't make yourself receive salvation. It's up to on high. And that's the scary thing about it. That's why it said give diligence to make a call and election sure. You know, probably measuring the time, watching, studying, doing the things that is right, man. You know, working, laboring, you know. Go ahead.
And love and favor rather than silver and gold.
Because silver and gold is temporary. Like you would say, you can't buy your way out of judgment, nor can you buy your way into salvation. No. But righteousness is delivered from death. How you be righteous is what you do what the Lord's telling you to do, man.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
And it starts with what? The law of faith.
Yeah.
Having faith first and foremost. Having faith in Yahweh side, man. Because we know the law of His commandments, keeping all of it not going to deliver us. Because Yahweh set up Yahweh side to be the mediator, to go through Yahweh side to receive salvation, man.
Yeah. That's why it's say in the New Testament, the law is spiritual.
Yeah.
You know, the law is spiritual. You know, because one thing about it, they said the law was made for man. You know, to keep us in the right path and on that righteous path, all right, in the orders of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Yeah. You know, that's why it's known as life. So He breathed His breath, the nostrils, the breath of life, there was a lot of good understanding along with the law, statutes, commandments. You know, you got it all.
They want us to rock. This Sirach 41 started in verse 12. Have regard to thy name.
Right, have regard, have a respect towards the name. You know?
Right? For that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold.
Exactly, because look at the generation of old. Look at our forefathers. They receive an everlasting name for doing the things that was right in the eyes of the Lord. Right? You look at these people who sold out. They righteousness, they don't got no righteousness. You know, they were known to be wicked. The wicked scribes and Pharisees, the chief priests, right? See, they don't got a good name.
A good life have but few days.
A good life have a few days, meaning what? It's temporary. So you can sell out today, and guess what? Tomorrow you do. And that's the time we're coming into. Because woe to you that are rich because you have received your consolation. Look at Diddy, for example. He had a good life, a good come up. Now it's falling, it's temporary. You see? A good life is spiritual. And that's what we are seeking for, an everlasting life. You know, it said riches are good to him that have no sin. You see, so we're gonna be perfect in the kingdom of heaven. So the riches gonna be beautiful to us, man. The money gonna make itself in the kingdom of heaven. We ain't gonna be worried about struggling, paying bills, the folks of the month. We ain't gonna be worried about none of that, man. You know? But that's in the kingdom of heaven. But folks, now what we are doing is seeking his righteousness. Can you get Matthew 6 and 33?
Hey, tomorrow, on the side, I got that.
This Sirach 41 and 13, again, it said a good life have but few days, but a good name endure forever.
A good name endure forever. And that's why the elect will be legends, living legends in the kingdom of heaven. You know? And those are the ones that stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh my son. You know? Get that Matthew 6.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High. It started with what? Seeking this word. You know, because the kingdom is pretty much this gospel to get news thing. Right? Like the Lord said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. You know? Go ahead.
And in his righteousness.
In his righteousness. Go ahead.
And all these things shall be added unto you.
So everything else going to be added unto you. Like King Solomon, right? What he prayed for. Mm-hmm. He prayed for wisdom. He didn't pray for gold, silver. He prayed for wisdom, and with that wisdom comes for what? Everything else. Because if you desire a kingdom,
wisdom brings forth the kingdom.
Wisdom brings forth the kingdom. You know, it's like
this wisdom of Solomon 6 started in verse 20. It said, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
But the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. So wisdom is really a compound word. Don't go back to judgment. You gotta be wise in order to rule. You know? Righteous judgment. You see, in this captivity, this society don't have no wisdom at all. You know, because that wisdom is not knowledge. You know? Go ahead. Right, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, man. Go ahead.
And if your delight be then in thrones and in scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore.
So bow down to wisdom. And what's the beginning of wisdom? First and foremost, fearing the Most High. Get Psalm 111 and verse 10. Yep. Then you come back with a Proverbs 1:7. It's still all that Jeremiah 37.
This Psalm chapter 111, verse 10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Right, the whole duty of the Most High is to fear Him and keep His commandments. So the beginning of wisdom is to fear Him, which is the first step to be accepted by the Lord. Go ahead.
A good understanding have all they that do His commandments.
A good understanding have all they that do His commandments. Because understanding that if I don't do His commandments, it leads to my death. I live a short life. right? I might get put to jail. I'm gonna get jacked up. Lord gonna put that belt to my ass if I don't do what is right. You see? So a good understanding have those that follow His commandments. You done with that?
Yeah. This Proverbs 1 and 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and
Right?
instruction.
Only a fool despise wisdom and instruction. Right? If they don't have no fear towards you, how much more time? To this day, we can tell by their actions, man, and how they conduct themselves. You know, scoffing the plan. You know, blaspheming His name, talking shit. You can say you can call Him your play yoker. Right? They have no fear towards y'all, but in due time, all they gonna be done away with, man. We actually start bringing judgment. That's what we waiting on. That's what we praying to the Lord about. It's time for you to work, Lord, because they have made for that law. You got that?
It's in Job chapter 28, verse 28. And unto man he said,
Unto man, right? Man and woman. Right?
Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom,
That is wisdom. Go ahead.
and to depart from evil.
And to depart from evil. Because the scripture always say, don't not fall in that multitude to do evil. You know? Depart from evil, what is that?
Is understanding.
That's understanding. That leads to your own understanding, but depart away from evil and doing that what is right.
Yeah.
Read that again.
This is Job chapter 28, verse 28. Unto man he said, Behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
That's it. That's plain. So we got to depart from evil and do what is right. Get Jeremiah 4:14.
In Proverbs 16 and 25, there is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Right. It seems right in your eyes to go that path to do the things that you because Big Mama taught you, so it leads you to your death. Like you said, walking in the flesh, being carnal minded, you know. But like you always say, the truth over tradition. So Big Mama told us what plantation Christianity. You know, call on Him, believe in Him, pray to Him.
That ain't the truth.
This ain't it. This tradition. And this an idol right here, man. So you think it seems right to be a Muslim, right? Or to serve Jesus Christ, to say Most High Christ bless, right? You think it's right to say the Lord know my heart. I can call him whatever I want.
Right.
He understand what I'm trying to say. No, nigga, he ain't gonna deliver you during that time at all, man. You know?
This Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their heart far from me.
Right, what said they draw near me with their mouth, you know, all day long they praise and giving the Lord lip service, right? And love the Lord as long as I don't want to be right, you know?
But I got an interject like that in my job. Them niggas bumping the gospel music, that shit on blast. Yeah, listen to gospel music, right? This nigga got a cigarette in his mouth. A cigarette.
Oh, bro, I had a cola.
And then like I talked to nigga, nigga holding the chain, doing it right here. Like he was catching the Holy Ghost or something. I mean, that man flew over there. Bumping the gospel music, smoking a cigarette.
Bro,
Hey, where y'all?
I had a cola, right? He said, see, if it's not in that Bible, I ain't gonna do it. Man, I looked at the man in the eye, he got a smooth face with a pissing, what that called? Mustache, smoke cigarette. Woo, woo. So I was like, man, nah, he bugged out, you know? He tripping. So that's that. That's Jake. Jake always give lip service, man. But the Lord won't do it. Scripture said that in James, don't be a hero of the world, but be a doer also. You gotta walk like you talk. You gotta practice what you preach. You gotta actually apply what you're learning in your everyday life instead of just talking about it. Read that too.
This Isaiah 29 and 13. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth
Lip service.
and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their far from me.
So they mindset towards the Lord is far away from the Habas Shemashah. They don't want to keep his judgment, keep the law. You know, they think, well, I can't eat pork. Why he created it for a different purpose, right? Or they come up with that other bullshit when the Lord rebuked that demon, they went all inside the pig and they fall down and fell down the cliff. Right. Nah, bro, you just trying to justify yourself on your wickedness, man. The Most High ain't having that, man. You know, go ahead.
And it says, and their fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men.
Right, talk about the precept of man, right? Because man told you to pray over. Right. It's a culture of pigs now, right? It's a culture of laughter. Everything culture, right? But no, the Lord has made the unclean and clean, the unclean and the clean, and told you what to eat and what not to eat. You know? That's why judgment pretty much is coming here to Babylon the Great. For y'all wickedness. Put that Jeremiah 30. Yeah.
It's Jeremiah 30 and 7 in the KJV. At last, for that day is great.
So at last, but that day is great. It's going right back to James 1, what we open up with, you know, pretty much think about Jacob's trouble. You know?
So that none is like it.
But none is like it. So this specific day cannot be compared to 70 AD, right? Slavery, the Great Depression. Yep. See? Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, which is the so-called Negroes, Blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You know, and it's right up the street, man. They're already passing laws, the DOD Intelligence Act, and that pretty much gives the law enforcement, the local police officers, sheriffs, military, and they feel like you a threat, they can just put you to death. They can use lethal force upon you. You fuck the outside, read a Harry Potter book. If they think you a threat, hey, they can put you to death. And that's the time we're coming into with martial law. And then you into whole Revelation 12. Yeah. You know? Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 7.
And it's really for you Israelites, man. You know? Because Trump already said, calling for a purge. The purge is when you read on movies, what's this about? It's about Jake ultimately, man. I think the last purge was dealing with Issachar, the immigrants, right, the illegals. But Jake is not watching, nor do they measure the time that we are in. They're so focused on John Webb trying to bet to dump the basketball, they minds on bread and circus. Yep. Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
He is the elect. The elect of the nation of Israel. It's a chosen within the chosen. You know, the ones that had repented and came back to obedience. They're gonna be saved out of the trouble that's coming. Yes, we're gonna be in it, but the Lord will keep us safe. You know, and that's what you should want. You should want protection from on high in these last days, man. That's the hope. That's the hope. We gotta save our movement, right?
It's Jeremiah 30 and 7 in the NLT version. In all history.
In all history. So look for all history, secular history, Spanish Ecuador, if I'm saying that right, it's Inquisition period. Yeah. Right? Go ahead.
In all history, there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel.
Like it's gonna be a time of trouble, a bad time. Like bad time. Just like the reset. We go into this, just like the reset. You know, it's time to get bent because how white man have done to us. And it was horrible. You know, it was horrible. But guess what? It's gonna be worse than this. It's gonna be worse. They would have said, add up all the time, all right, on the planet Earth, the Lord has shown his power. Think about when he flooded the earth with water, known as the first death. On the table, 8 souls. Water coming from above, water coming from beneath. All right? People drowning. It's going to be worse than the flood. All right? He brings fire and brimstone on the 5 cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. All right? It's going to be worse than that. All right? And him destroying foreign armies
delivered us out of the sea. All right, by Moses. All right, it's gonna be worse than that. All these times you gotta add up. All right, the Lord showing His power on the earth. Think about the trail of tears. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The devil punch bowls. All right, there was hard times for so-called Negroes like Spanish. That's gonna be worse than that. All right, that's why the fear of the Lord is so important. All right.
Hey, can you take, no, you can take the Chronicles, 36 and 15.
This Jeremiah 37 in the NLT, in all history, there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel.
And that's why you see the prophets, on the four winds of the earth warning you that trouble is coming, right? All here about the great news, but Jacob not paying attention. So it's on them at the end of the day. The blood is up our head. Go ahead.
Yet, in the end, they will be saved.
Right, not you heathens. Only the Israelites gonna be saved. You know? So they don't you got it.
This is Second Chronicles, chapter 36, verse 15. In the NLT, the Lord, thy power of their ancestors, repeatedly sent his prophet to warn them.
Repeatedly sent prophets out to warn people. To warn the people what is coming, that danger is coming. Like we said, stranger danger. That's what we are saying, that the strangers, the enemy about to come in and have his way with y'all, man. If you have not repented. Go ahead.
For he had compassion on his people and his temple.
So the Lord sent his prophets out in mercy. Right? It says hand is stretched out still.
Yep.
But you niggas is slapping the hand away. Y'all people don't want mercy, man. Right? Right?
But the people mock these messengers of the Most High.
Right, they scoff and they mock, they plan, they on the coming board talking shit. Now they make a TikTok video talking shit about the prophet. Come up against the Hebrew Israelites. The most important is talking about Yahweh Shemaiah himself. Right? Go ahead.
And despise their words.
Right, despise the words. And we know from the Proverbs 13 and 13, those that despise his word should be destroyed. So a lot of people gonna be destroyed because they have lowered the law of this grace period. You know? Go ahead.
They scoffed at the prophet until the Lord's anger could no longer be restrained.
Right, until the Lord said, enough is enough. I'm tired of sending my prophets out here telling you, right? What more should I do?
Hey, what he did is, we going to the book of Judges, 10th chapter.
Oh, yeah, Judge.
You know what I'm saying? He said, what? Go cry to your God. Because I will deliver you no more. You know what? Time of your trouble. That's what's coming, trouble. Yeah. The Lord not going to deliver these knuckleheads, man. All right, they don't consider.
Yeah. And they pretty much like build a tab up on themselves. Like when we were younger, I know my parents are constantly adding on to the fire. Until she said, no, enough is enough. Don't give me that bill. I'm tired of it. Right? And that's what that's what the Lord about to do. You know what? I'm tired of this shit. You niggas ain't getting it. So I know what I can do. I'm gonna just kill your ass, man. Rightfully so. Go ahead.
It said they scoffed at the prophet until the Lord's anger could no longer be restrained and nothing could be done.
Right, so he couldn't hold back no more. You know? He popping it off. He gonna use the sword to get you niggas, man. And we all for it. We want you niggas to go ahead and be deleted, man. Put you out your misery. Go ahead.
You want on this?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Verse 17. So the Lord brought the king of Babylon against them.
So the Lord brought upon them the king of Babylon, right? The Babylon captivity. So the modern day Babylon gonna be East or Edom. When you see UN troops kicking down your door, hey, you know what time it is. When you see tanks flying down your street, you know what time it is. No need to ask, are we in the time of taking trouble? What you think it is?
So the Lord brought the king of Babylon against them. The Babylonians
Right, the
killed,
Babylonians, the modern day Babylonians is East or Edom. Go ahead. Right.
killed Judah, young men, and even chasing after him to the temple.
Right, killing Judah and the young man This time to be all the tribes. Because now we in Babylon the Great. You know? Go ahead.
This is Second Chronicles chapter 36, verse 17. It says, so the Lord brought the king of Babylon against them, the Babylonians, killed Judah young men, even chasing after them into the temple. They had no pity on the people, killing both young men and young women, the old and the infirm. God handed all of them over to Nebuchadnezzar.
So the Most High handed all the rebellious Israelites into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar. So this is what it's going to be in these last days. The Most High going to hand you over to your enemies, unto the sword. He's going to deliver you up to destruction and death, unto the sword, because you have never repented. And then notice that they have no pity. There's going to be no mercy. Scripture said this should be like a man sparing none in those times, man. You know? This is part of that. You know, we can put on one.
I got something for
Oh,
you.
yeah,
This Jeremiah 15:1. Then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people.
right, my mind cannot be towards the people. Like, I really don't want to deal with it. You know, even Moses, which represented as a mediator, they were standing here before. If you were standing here before me trying to plead for them, I won't listen. I'm not going to listen to you, man. His mind is on putting them to death. You know?
It says, cast them out of my sight and let them go forth.
Wait, cast them out of my sight. Get out of my presence.
Yep.
Right? Got it.
It says, and it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth?
Which way to go? Right?
It says, then
if I say, what shall we do?
right.
You know, what's our next move? That's what they're going to do when the famine of the word gets shut off.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? When tribulations start coming, then they're going to start to inquire to the Lord. How? They're not going to call them. They're going to call on the Most High, yeah, but they're going to actually go to his physical presence down here on the earth. The prophet. What do we do next? Right? Esau's coming down. It's going to explain.
Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such
Some
as
niggas just got to die. Word. You see what I'm saying? Certain individuals are set down here on the earth to be put to death. All right, that's the multitude that was born in vain, and that's the majority of Jacob.
Yep.
Okay, the majority of these Black, Hispanic, Native Americans, the Most High gonna put them to death. Okay, in many facets, it says it's gonna say 4 times there.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why Zechariah 13 and 8 is read.
Yep.
So 2/3 of the world cut off this time.
Yep. That's a great number.
Yes.
Because John also, when in Revelation 7, he saw that great multitude that was delivered. There's going to be a lot of Israelites that's going to be delivered. That's 1/3 here in America. But 2/3, that's a great number.
Right.
As well as Esau and the heathen nations. Those are going to be a great slaughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It said the slain of the Lord to be many, right? From one end of the earth to the other. The Lord gonna get busy during that time.
Yeah, it's like a drop in 2 ways.
Yeah.
Looking at the life
It says, and it shall come to pass if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death.
That's why we're not gonna be confounded. All right, and we justify the Heavenly Father's eyes.
Yep.
Why? Because it says, "Thus saith the Lord."
Yep.
See that? Why? Because this is what the Lord has said. We get the message that's being sent. All right, to tell you these things and warn you of the coming of the greatest justice of the Lord. All right, so that's why he said, "Thus saith the Lord." So that's what, and let that vibration continue to push out here. It's not our word. Matthew 18:20. It's not ye that speak. What is the Father was speaking this was meaning what? Thus saith the Lord this. When Moses went to Pharaoh, all right, what did he say? All right, Yahweh said this, let my people go. All right? So therefore,
but we come in this same mindset today because who's the modern day Pharaoh? The elite, right? The Edomite. All right, we come in this same stead. Thus said the Lord.
But what it is, they want to talk to the Most High themselves.
Yeah. Only God can judge you.
Yeah.
We will see how the Most High judge your ass.
Well, they don't understand the Most High's judgment.
Right.
The Most High uses men on earth to judge individuals.
All right?
You know what I'm saying? So Jake is completely bugged out of their goddamn mind. Which is why when this judgment actually comes, they're gonna be such, just hysterical because this message has been spoken to you by men, regular men. They already told you this was gonna happen.
Yep.
And what happened? You refused.
Yep.
And that was the act out, and then you're gonna get it. This is when they start. This is when they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
But the message of the prophet, if they do find a prophet, is this: such are as for death unto death. Some of you niggas gotta die. Hey, look, there, you're gonna die.
Yep.
You ain't right. Oh, go to the sellers and buy Matthew 25 with the oil.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead and did it to you. You know?
Man,
That shit ain't gonna be, that shit not gonna work, you know? Cause that's the wrong type of oil right there, man.
It says, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine.
So once the family word comes, cause it say in prophecy that it's gonna be 1 or 2 or 4.
Yeah.
You seek the word of the Lord, should not be able to find it.
Yep.
Let me bring it out.
You know?
Yep, I'm gonna bring it
So
out.
they're gonna come down, y'all come downtown. Yeah, what they at? Let's try Midtown.
Go to the park.
Let's go to the park. Oh, you know what? Let's try YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Let's try Daily Motion. No, let's try Odyssey. It's the internet shut down. It's the family of the word. And then it said the Buddhists should keep silence in that time because it is an evil time. You might find somebody who's not Buddha out here teaching, Margin or some shit. Right? And then all y'all gonna be put together.
And it shows the example of that in 2020. You know, people and everybody all on the comment boards. You know, you couldn't go nowhere pretty much. You had to tune in, to what was going on, and you had to see what the prophets were saying, man, about these matters. I had people I talked to in years hit me up, man. When Jake came into this thing, you dealing, so you just telling everybody you're Israelite, this, that, and third, but you understand that it's not for everybody to receive it. Though all of our people have got that warning. They have heard this word. So ultimately, if you're not, chosen, you're condemned. Right? So this time even more, hey man, the Lord showing you the grace. But roughly 4 years now, going on 5 since 2020, what's Jake up to? Up to no good.
Yeah. Talking about 425 could be it, man.
But they wax worse.
Yeah.
Well, 2 Timothy 3 and 13, evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Jake has got progressively worse over these last couple of years. Since the lockdown, they become more open and bold in their wickedness.
Yeah.
They're more bold and false doctrine.
A lot. They had a lot.
Yeah. They're saying it's like they said they hide it not, like Solomon and Isaiah. So they're showing you they're with Satan. They're showing you that they're beast worshipers. Yep. Okay, that follow after the shadow of Egypt. That follow after the formation of this world.
The image of the beast.
The image of the beast. They worship the image of the beast. They're in his military, right? They're all up in his government. They're all up in his schools.
Yep.
They trust in his political system. Okay, they trust in the folly. They trust in his power. Isaiah 30, Isaiah 30 and 31.
Yep.
They because of yep, that's it. But I'll read this. It's, Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water.
Right, so basically a famine of food, famine of water is actually gonna happen. But the most important famine gonna be the word. Because the Lord said what? Man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Most High. So this is the most important famine. So when you're going through hard times, what do you turn to?
Yeah.
You turn to the scriptures.
Right.
You know?
Yep. It says, nor a thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
You see, Which way should I go? What's next? Tell me what should I do? Tell me how to repent.
Yep.
It's too late for you. Best believe the Father's, you calling to me, I'm going to say, I don't know. Even though I don't know, you know. Go to the that job, I don't know, nigga.
Go back to your pastor.
Yeah.
Right.
Go, let's do some dog. Let's do some Go Will. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, if I say it's because you repping the scripture, the prudent shall keep silent in that time.
Yeah.
For it's an evil time. Right. You don't know this guy could be somebody trying to set you up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait. That's ridiculous. Yeah. You don't know who this guy could be an agent or something. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, what's up with the Israelites? Because he's gonna be tracking down the men of the Lord. Like you're gonna be on the radar. They want to put you to death.
Oh yeah.
So you like, what's that? What's the Israelite?
Right.
I don't know.
That's true though. You know, for the Luke, what is it, Luke 21? They tell you that your brother, your friend, your brother can be straight.
Yep.
So you're gonna have those that seeking to give you up.
Yep.
You know, to have a better comfort.
There you go. That's it.
So you always have to go out and take these purposes.
Yep.
Yeah. You gotta be on point.
You gonna be on the run.
Yeah.
I know I had a dream, not to get into it, but long story short, I had a dream where my face was just on a big poster. I was running. I was just on the run. Everywhere I go, my face right there.
Well, that's Esau's AI.
Right.
They show you that in Minority Report.
Yeah.
They show you that in a lot of these different movies. Oh, China already has that system set up. That social credit score, where if you do something against the CCP, the Communist Chinese Republic, right? What do they do? They'll literally plaster your face on all these billboards and shame you and deduct points, and now you're not able to cooperate on a more intimate level with society. You're not able to get loans. You're not able to open up credit cards. You're not able to open up accounts. You're not able to ride the train. You're not able to access public transportation. Okay? Nobody's going to hire you. They look at, I ain't going to hire this guy. The government's against them.
And that's how it's going to be when it's implemented in Toronto. But you ain't got that. Your ass up.
You ain't participating, you ain't functioning in society. We have to mix your business.
Yeah, verse 12, Amos 8 and 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
They're going to be able to find it. Because the doors of mercy is cut off. The words are cut off. So now it's time to get it filled before it's too late. Right. He says, seek ye the Lord where he may be found, call upon him while he is near. The time is now for Jake to wake out of sleep. When Jake comes to press the snooze button, you know, give me 5 more minutes. I still got time, I'm still 21. I still got to live my life. I'm going to get right with the Lord when I'm 40. Scripture said, make no terrors to come to the Lord and put that off in their day.
Hey, look, you ever been looking for something to know it was there, but you can't find it? You knew it was there. Expect it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's going to be the 2/3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The word is going to be there.
Yeah. But they ain't going to be able to find it. So that's why I call vexation of spirit. Yeah, it's going to be trouble.
Because within a famine, you always have a class that's eating.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a class of people that do have food within a famine. It's just there's a lack of food.
Yeah, right.
That doesn't mean that there's no food. The food, you're not able to get access to food. Just like with the longshoremen, right? The strike, right? People were afraid that could cause a famine. And then what did they do? They went right back to sleep as they made a deal. But that's easy. Something like that can happen where it can shut down the supply chain. Now the food is still there, but your ass can't get access to it. That's a famine.
And it's really a temporary contract, man. Because when it come back January 15th, right before the next president get in office, you know, so Jake went back, I'm going to worry about it until he get here. Right? Thank God they came to it. No, man. Come on,
Let me a little more on this. In that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. That's pretty much on that.
Faint for thirst is what we're not understanding. Living water. But you got it, bro.
crying for wine in the street.
Yeah, I'm just going to like the real family bread, and now that they got another recall, it says millions of pounds of meat are being recalled. Pounds of meat.
Yeah.
Then it says allergic seeds and sweet pea production recall over safety theory. So all these foods that is being recalled. Why you think that all these foods being recalled? Because what he's saying a family.
Yep.
But the most important thing with the brothers speak about what he's saying his word.
Yep.
All right? Even though it's gonna be family, because this was gonna cause a lot of chaos. This was gonna ultimately kick out Jacob's father. All right? A nigga can't eat, right? Nigga can't drink, nigga can't smoke. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can't get their accessories to feel comfortable.
He got it,
man.
Yep.
He's bugging out.
He can't play 2K. He losing it.
You know? This was coming down the pipeline. All right, as we continue to work through the words of the Heavenly Father, it is all tied with prophecy. All right, which is the spirit of our Lord and Savior, Hallelujah. Yep.
I go back to Jeremiah 15 and 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine. And it tells you in Lamentation that that's the worst way to go out. You know? And right now, people, just take food for granted. Eat, throw it away, whatever. People really gonna consider that in that time, man. Damn, all this time I done wasted, all this food I done threw away, man. I wish I could have this. You'll be bugging out your mind. You gonna consider cannibalism, Yeah.
Lamentations 4 and 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger.
Yeah, 'cause you just get put straight to death. You die. You die of starvation, man. That's torture.
Yeah, your inside's getting you out.
Yep.
So,
I got one
it's
too.
so dope.
I got two.
Then it said, for these kind of ways stricken through for want of
Okay,
the
can I say this real quick? Because when you're starving to death, have you ever been like on a calorie restricted diet, or you had to make weight for a fight or anything like that, where you have to stop eating? You have a lot of time to think. Yeah. Okay. Why are you so goddamn hungry?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You're in your thoughts because you're not feeding the flesh.
Right.
So now, and then you got parasites dying in your body. Those parasites that crave all those foods, as well as it's not that in a situation like that you go on a fast, whatever, 3 days dry fast. You know that there's food that's going to come. You just gotta continue to do the fast. But when you're in a state where you don't even know where your next meal is at, that level of mentality, that level of psychosis you're gonna go through, that's hell in itself. Not only are you starving, but you don't even know if you can get any food.
Yeah, you bugging out. You hallucinating. You think your newborn baby a turkey leg now?
Yep.
Now you commit cannibalism.
You got it.
Jacob comes from
Yeah.
This back in Jeremiah 15 and 2, it says, such as are for death to death.
Some niggas just gonna have to die.
Yep.
Many ways they're gonna die. Well, you got these just die suddenly.
Yeah, son.
Motherfuckers just collapsing. Celebrities just, passing out.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just losing strength, maybe in their 40s and their 50s.
Yeah.
Your good years, when you settled, and now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor that you've been working for 30, 40 years. See what I'm saying? And now what happens? You drop dead.
Yeah. Well, you got SADS and SIDS. Sudden adult death syndrome and sudden infant death syndrome.
Which we already know what that go back to.
Yep.
They go back to Esau, Edom. Okay, go ahead.
It says, and such as are for the sword to the sword.
So certain individuals, they're going to be dying in these different wars that's going to be
Right.
taking place here in Babylon. When these cities completely break down, are you going to have food wars?
God.
You got people killing each other over food.
Yep.
Okay, you're going to have class wars. You have men taking out women.
Straight up.
And they're going to take something first before they put them to death.
Yep.
And then they're more than likely they're going to eat them.
Yep.
They show you in all these zombie-like movies.
Mm-hmm.
these zombie apocalypse type movies. Well, that's pretty much America as the collapse.
Right.
A bunch of fucking zombies. And what is a zombie? A zombie is alive, but they're dead mentally.
Yeah.
Just like these people. They're alive, they're animated, but they're dead spiritually. Okay? And they're gonna move off pure pure animalistic beast-like knowledge.
Right.
Like zombies. Okay? A zombie just see, oh shit. You know, they don't even think, oh well maybe I shouldn't eat a human. Maybe I should sit my ass down. You know what I mean? They don't, I need to go to bed. They're like they're in just one mode. And that's how these people gonna be, bro. They gonna have demons all over them. Them parasites gonna be fucking with them. They haven't eaten in days. They haven't been able to scroll on their social media. They haven't been able to, get them likes. There was an influencer. They was popping, right? They was getting the bag. They had the whip. They had all the hoes, right? They had steak dinners every night. They was eating good, Uber Eats, right? Anytime you go get some food, get a Slurpee, get some ice cream. You like cookies? There was a cookie shop right down the street. You ain't gotta leave. They'll order it. They'll bring it to you. So when all that shit shuts down, you got the social services shut down. The welfare is gonna shut down. The housing is gonna shut down. You're gonna have the sanitation shut down. When you can't flush your toilet, that's hell. You catching hell. That breeds death. So certain people are gonna die because of different bacterial infections. See what I'm saying? And not having access to actual medicine.
Yeah, doctor.
See what I'm
Go
saying?
to the clinic. They go to the ER.
So one small little, maybe a cut that was an easy fix, that's gonna turn into something bigger. And now your fucking hand is falling off.
Now you're supposed to cut it out.
Hey, so like this brother know how to go into the herbs. You know what I'm saying? Got certain brothers know how to do that, man. Know how to go into the herbs. You know how to heal yourself. They don't know that shit, man.
Well,
I need to ask you.
yeah.
I need
Run right to the devil.
Yeah, so to Esau. Yeah.
What the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So having and the prophets knew about the herbs.
Yeah.
As a prophet, you knew how to heal yourself. You knew what herbs to eat in the field. Oh, look at the Maccabees. See what I'm saying? They couldn't go to the Greeks. Hey, I got a cut. I got a stomach disorder. They run from the Greeks. Yeah. The Greeks are trying. That's how it's gonna be. The modern day Greeks is gonna try to kill your ass, and you're gonna have to have certain passports, B passports. I'll say it like that, to be able to even go and enter into those hospitals. Remember, like a month back, 2 months back, there was a little chick. She went to the doctor, and they said we can't work on you unless you get these vaccines. Remember, she got those free vaccines, and the bitch turned blind. Her skin went black. See what I'm saying? Was paralyzed. So Esau's gonna be like, hey, look, if you want treatment, well, you're gonna have to have this vaccine, that vaccine. Hey, you gonna have to have the CS.
You already know. Yeah, they come with it. You got to talk to Optimus. Go ahead.
On point, brother. This is 2nd Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at 56. It says, like as thou hast done it to my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do it unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mission.
Oh, hey, you better get it out. It's what it's like to come out.
It's 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 56. It says, like as thou hast done it to my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do it to thee.
There you go. So look at that. Which bag of the classic precept of all time, Revelation 13.
Yeah.
So that's a classic. And ain't that way, it ain't gonna never get old. All right, because this is a part of prophecy. All right, he that lives in captivity shall go into captivity. All right, he that comes to sword must be killed with the sword. But we got an icing on the cake. Here's the patience in the place of who? Of the saints.
For Israelites.
Exactly. All right? Ezekiel 25:14. The Most High gonna put the spirit on the elect. All right? Do the same thing unto you. He shall do it to you.
Right.
Don't think it this long as 1 and 6.
Then it's right to the Most High.
It says, and shall deliver thee into mischief.
There you go.
It says, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thy...
see that now. The city's being broken down. Yeah. Look, if a bridge collapsed during that time, ain't nobody gonna be able to fix it.
So,
You see what I'm saying?
Baltimore.
And what's going to happen? That's going to stop access to food. That's going to create a famine. So you're going to have pockets of famine within America. You got certain places that have food, certain places that don't. And what's going to happen? Those people that don't have food, they're going to go to the place where there is food. Okay, we're going back in the 15th chapter. When you read up, how they shall fight everyone against his neighbor. Okay, how they going to fight against each other because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's what's coming. Oh, a gas shortage. You don't have access to fuel. Well, that stops everything. Okay, you don't have access to move to and fro. Are you gonna be locked down in these 15-minute cities? Okay, you're gonna have a digital ID. Everything ultimately is going to have to be put inside that chip. That's when shit gets real. That's when a nigga wanna listen now. Okay, but the Lord, a lot of you, the Lord, he's gonna reject you. Now you just gonna have judgment.
It says that city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger and eat their own flesh. Hey, cannibalism, man. That's coming back. You know? They don't put that shit in these movies for no reason. Right. That movie Alive, that's on where they had the plane crash. It was stuck. It was stuck. It was stuck. Hey, what you gonna do? Come, bro. All right, I'm gonna read this and then I'm gonna jump up. It says, and they shall eat their own flesh and drink their own blood for a very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
Oh, so you have these preppers, right? Yep. You have these preppers that are going off grid. You know, they got, stockpiles of food. They're in the mountains. Right. They're getting away from these cities. They understand that the city is going to be the worst place to be during that time. Yep. So they've been prepping to move out to the mountains, but even them motherfuckers, they going to be eating their children. Yeah. Right. The Most High going to get them too. Yep. So it don't matter if you in the city or you outside of the city, the inevitable is going to happen. It don't matter. The Lord gets you anyway. You go left, you go right, the Lord, he's there. You dig, the Lord's that. It's like as you escape from a lion and bear man, right? And then you escape the lion and the bear, but ultimately what happens? That serpent, that snake gonna bite you. And see, when a snake bites you, you didn't even know that motherfucker was there. Yeah. A snake doesn't just bite and you grab a snake, you're gonna stay away from the snake. The snake is in the cut. You don't even know he's there. Bow. Not even a second, the nigga got you dead. He hit you with that venom. That's the missile.
Knowing that you can't escape the Most High judgment. Well, it says like you made it into a house when your handles were on. Something big.
Right, like
the house,
you security. Right, the house is pillars, right? You have the pillars, the four corners. You have the bedrock. The house is in the bedrock. That's your foundation. That's your safe. You're in the house. But they have a movie, Safe House. See what I'm saying? So you in the safe house, and then the missile hit your ass. You escaped the famine. You got somehow you getting food. You locked into the system. You took the T-hip. You getting food. There's comfort. The crime is cut down in these 15-minute cities. You relaxing. Now you get to party again. It ain't the same, but it's better than going out there with zombies. You see what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you get that emergency alert. Russia, Iran, okay, Pakistan, India, China, North Korea, NATO. That's gonna fuck these people up. You see what I'm saying? When NATO hit too, Germany, France, the UK, they gonna shoot missiles on America. You're done. All them little games I was playing around with, no more games that time. It's gonna be weeping in national peace. You got it.
200 million thermonuclear warheads. All that been the ball go shoot on America, man. Lord have a sacrifice in Bible.
Where you want to start, bro? It's whole chapter. 21. It's the second Ezra 15. my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom.
Right, so we're gonna pay them back, the Edomites,
Yep.
right? Because we are the chosen, we the true biblical Israelites, right? Not gonna be with me, you know. So Lord said He gonna recompense them. Go ahead.
It says, thus saith the Lord power, my right hand shall not spare the sinners.
So my right hand not gonna spare the sinner. Who is the right hand of the Heavenly Father? Yahweh Shai. You know, okay, Yahweh Shai told you to repent. If you don't repent, you also likewise perish, man. Go ahead.
And my sword shall not cease over them
Go ahead.
that shed innocent blood upon the earth.
Esau shed lots of innocent blood. Look what he's doing to the Palestinians. Blowing up children's hospitals, blowing up civilians. He's fucking them up. He think they are Amalek. Nigga, you Amalek.
He know it. He
He's
know.
playing games.
Yeah, he playing nothing but big game. He know what it is.
And then using the Bible to justify your wickedness? Oh, come on now.
Well, that's what his justification of him beating us down was the Bible.
Yep.
He had the Bible in his hand. He came with the Bible. Even the Northern Kingdom, when he came with the Northern Kingdom, he had the conquistadors.
Yeah.
Okay, they actually came with Catholicism. They came with the Bible. They came with Jesus Christos. All right, if you didn't believe in Jesus Christos, okay, they put you to death. So they forced converted our people. And what they're doing in Palestine, that's a walk in the park. That's easy work. That niggas in Palestine, they still dancing, they still eating.
They got Wi-Fi.
You see what I'm saying? They still got Wi-Fi. They still got. Bro, he completely destroyed us.
Yeah, what y'all going through still can't be compared to what we went through.
Right.
What we knew. Man, fuck y'all, man. Let's say that.
Straight up.
Well, hey, the Lord is gathering all these nations. The reason why all this shit is happening, you got to go to Joel. I mean, in many scriptures, but it's for the controversy of Zion. It's because what you have hurt the Lord's people. So all now World War III, your cities breaking down, famine of the word, actual famine, bread and water, people losing their mind, people killing each other. That's all to take vengeance back on our enemies. We don't have to go and grab them up. We don't have to get guns. We don't have to do none of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We doing it right now.
Yep.
We cutting them right now. Okay, we shooting nothing but fire right now.
Yeah.
See, we're able to send plagues on the earth. When we do these videos, we're sending plagues on the earth.
Hey, that's Lord children crying out to him again. And he hearing it.
Yep.
And hey, he gonna act on that, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's in Jude.
Yep.
Judas.
Yep.
Hey, if the Lord, if their power be with them, you can't do nothing against them. You gotta go into it.
In Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh power of hosts, because he speaks his word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire.
See, because you speak this word. Whose word? Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Right.
If we were speaking our word, this thing could get taken down. Esau would have already infiltrated. He would have destroyed it. It wouldn't have power. We wouldn't speak with authority. We're able to speak with authority and say, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen, because we're speaking the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And when people hear this word, they're getting burned up. Now, this can be fire. It can actually do action. It can burn you, or if you are a metal like silver and gold, it can purify you. All right, but hey, silver and gold can be burned too if the heat is too hot. Okay, but this word, when it goes out to elect member, it burns you, but it burns the impurities off of you. When its word go out to the 2/3 and the rest of the people, it literally burns their ass. Right? And have people going crazy. They start having dreams, and then they're actually seeing everything that we're saying happen. You see what I'm saying? They're actually seeing it, but they're under gross darkness to be able to understand and perceive it.
Right.
They see it, but they can't perceive it. Okay, so this word is as fire. Go ahead.
It says, because he speaks his word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood.
So we got flamethrowers.
Right.
Okay, just like Elijah. Elijah called down fire from heaven. That's what we're doing. But see, you got to be spiritual because the people are being burned up spiritually first. everything has to happen in the spirit first. Then it's gonna manifest in actual fire coming down. Right? We're literally calling fire down from heaven. Yeah. Right? The words of Yahweh Shema Shai, he already spoke these things. This is what's gonna happen, right? So he put the word in the prophet's mouth, and the prophet breathes it out, and now fire is starting to come down from heaven. The Lord is gathering all these nations. He put a spirit on their minds to create nuclear weapons. The Smith that blew up the coal. Okay, so we're doing a great service. Okay, we have the ultimate weapon, and no other weapon can come against it. Yeah. Right. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Okay, and this place is dying. America's dying since the prophets came on the scene, and it's not getting any better.
Right. It ain't gonna be better. Quick recap. We're reading KJV in Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I healed them by the prophet. I have slain them by the words of my mouth.
Chopped down. Yeah. Bro, these people are being chopped down. Yeah. These people are losing their fucking minds. They're actually, they're so proud, and the Most High is also, he's hard in their heart as well. Just like Pharaoh. Pharaoh actually witnessed the plagues. He was told this is going to happen to you, and it happened. Yep. Okay, just like what we're saying, hey, look, this is going to happen, and it's happening. But the Lord is hardening their hearts because he want to fuck their ass up. He wanted to destroy Pharaoh. Yep.
He was demonstrating power.
Exactly. Okay, just like the brother said, to demonstrate the Lord's power. So the Lord is doing this because he want to demonstrate his power. So he's making it look like it's a weak thing. It's something weak. There's no power involved in it. But this is the greatest power. This is power to shake kingdoms. Okay, to overthrow whole nations, to destroy whole nations, and to set up the righteous too. Okay, that translation of Sirach 10 chapter. Go ahead.
It says, therefore have I healed them by the prophet. I have slain them by the words of my mouth.
So the word is like an axe, and we're the axemen, and we're hewing these people down into pieces, man. Okay, we chopping their ass down. All right, then Yahweh Shai gonna come back. He gonna uproot their ass and burn them up. Right. He gonna uproot them, and he gonna burn the whole fucking tree. Yeah. But right now we chopping them down though. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We're clearing out the forest. Yeah. Basically. Okay.
Put them in the bundle.
Yep.
You know what to do with sticks. You put them in the bundle.
That's it.
It says that thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. In NLT it says, I sent my prophets to cut you to pieces.
See? But did the Lord actually give us swords and axes, physical swords and axes to start cutting down? No. He gave us the understanding of the scriptures. That is sharper than any two-edged sword. So any slicing instrument, the understanding of the scriptures and to be able to proclaim these things in the right way, that's sharper than any weapon that's out there. Right.
Bring me to Jeremiah 51 in the spirit.
Yep.
Down my battle axe.
That's the weapons of war.
See, when I break in pieces with
See, look at that. See,
so just by these words, he's breaking the nation.
That's right.
You know, in pieces.
Yeah.
You know? Yep. That's good. You said Jeremiah 51. Go ahead, It says, I sent my prophets to cut you to pieces, to slaughter you with my words.
It's a great slaughter. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. You know what I mean? It's a great slaughter going on. It's real bloody. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Spiritual blood. Right. You got to see it spiritual. You can see, look at the people. They're done. They walk with limps and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, they overweight. Well, 70% of America is morbidly obese. That's 70%. Everybody has major ailment. Okay?
People's spirits, like it says, a wounded spirit who can bear it. People's spirits are true. Yeah. You know?
And as we get closer to the end, you're gonna really see the Most High just suck these people dry, man. You know, they got a little bit of spirit in them left. You know what I mean? Yeah. They trying their best. That pride keep them going. And pride is a drug. Yeah. Pride is a hell of a drug. You see what I'm saying? So the pride is keeping them alive. It's keeping them to a point to where, you know, they're good. Well, when you go in there in 2 Peter, I believe 2 Peter 2, where it says the Most High knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation and preserve the wicked, right, into destruction. That word preserve is terrell. It's that same word in Revelation 3. Revelation 3 and 10. Terrell means to attend to carefully, to take care of.
Yeah.
So the Lord is taking care of the wicked to preserve their ass for the day of the judgment.
Yeah.
We expect spectacle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, she like that. You know what I mean?
I'm going there to get the picture. It's all good. You know.
Go ahead. We a spectacle.
You know, I want to pull the
Yeah. I'm glad it's gonna be slick.
Yeah, with the camera.
Take picture of the Honda.
Hey, look.
We not do that, right?
Y'all get a picture? Y'all take a picture of this, Jay. Take a picture of it. She like that. But she switched off it. But what's going to happen is she's going to find out that this is true.
Well, when people are really worried, that's all spirit. Yeah. She was leaking. Yeah. She was being hewed just by that alone. She was being hewed into pieces. Yeah. She scoffed at it, but deep down she's afraid. You see, when people are afraid of something, they'll make light of it. They'll make a joke about it. But deep inside them, they're like, man, shit. She might have a fucking dream of that very picture. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? A big ass Jake. A big ass Jake with a chain on your ass. Right. Okay? But hey, as we're saying, the words are burning these people up. She was spiritually leaking right now. Right. We gave her spiritual, the spirit allowed us to give her spiritual wounds. That's why the Lord has these signs out. When they walk by the signs, they don't. If we were the fly on the wall in their mind, if we were just to hear what they were thinking, these motherfuckers are afraid. Revelation 11:11. Great fear fell upon them, was taught him. So this is a fearful thing to the so-called white man. But of course he doesn't want to. He acts like it's not there. It's the elephant in the room.
We got that quote. I think it's Gandhi, which say, first they ignore you, then they mock you, then they fight you, then you win. Then you win. Oh yeah, what it said about the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. You know, that's why we out here to be saved. Damn what these people think. Yeah, that was niggas that know it like that.
Well, that's a beautiful thing for us to be looked at like that. That's how we in the right spirit. And we were just looking like they had just walking down the street, head going side to side. We'd be done out here. But we're an actual spectacle. We're actually fools. In this world, people look at us as super foolish. They look at this as something crazy, a cult, a joke, a scoff, a mock, and that's okay. That's totally fine. All right, because we understand what's going on. All right.
Let me finish it off. Hosea 6:5 in NLT. I sent my prophets to cut you to pieces, to slaughter you with my words, with judgment as inescapable as light.
Because look, judgment's still gonna come. Judgment is always coming. Judgment is always here. Every day the Most High brings His judgment to pass.
That's right.
And guess what? You don't have to believe, but when the judgment is staring in your eyes, you gotta believe. Faith is not required.
Right.
The Most High doesn't need your faith. It's gonna come regardless if you like it or not. Okay, when that flood come in, when Esau come in, when he shut shit down, when he start locking niggas up, when he start shooting niggas, he start killing niggas, he start taking your food away, he start taking these social services away, your EBT card, he start taking your comfort, he take your job. Okay, say, look, you need to bow down, you need to do this, or you ain't gonna get shit. Okay, you gonna be hurt.
Yeah, you niggas gonna give up again. They're like 2020. I gotta keep my job. I gotta take it. Of course, I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna put food on the table. I'm gonna take it. Now lick it. You finished. Now you regret that you even took it. You know?
Because you're not feeling the same. And that's a lot of people's complaint when they took it. Now it's like they feel off. It's like something different. It's like something different about them, and they're hurt. But that's what happens when you consent to the devil. Okay.
We had the Jake out there in New York. I think it was IUIC. He worked with one of the brothers in the main camp. Then once he took that shot, man, he felt like the spirit just left him, man. You know, like the Most High no longer something with him. This Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
And what is the reason for a sword? no reason to make a long ass knife. Other than to slay something.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? It's literally a killing instrument. A sword. There's no reason to make a fucking gun.
Right.
Other than you're gonna shoot somebody. You're gonna kill somebody with it. So it's the word is sharper than all that, meaning it's more of an advanced killing machine. The word it's the highest advanced killing machine that there is.
Yeah, it's either gonna break you or make you.
Right.
Right? Like one thing I love from the Atlanta church is that if you be cut by the scriptures, say good. You know, good. That it cut me. Instead of just being all sad about it and stop going to work. You know?
Well, the scriptures cut you, right?
Yep.
But it also heals you.
It heals you at the same time.
See what I'm saying? Because if you get cut and you don't attend to that cut can get bacteria. You know what I mean? It can be detrimental to you.
It's the word that heals you too.
But it's the word that heals you. So the word it does both things. It'll cut you, and then it'll heal you too. You know what? I'll bring down in Job.
You got to be cut to heal.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord got to cut you to heal you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's right, bro.
Let me see. Let me get that in Job.
They also Jose the Christian.
Yep.
So,
We got cut. Right.
Yeah, we step into the light, man. You know, we got reproved, corrected, felt the same.
Yeah, this is Job 5, and right, Job 5, and I'll start at 16. So the poor has hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth. Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High corrected. Therefore despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty. For he maketh.
What we're going through right now, we're going through that correction. You know, that chastisement. This is literally, the Lord dealing with Jake through Yahweh Shai, by the way, man. You know, this is the only way. It talks about the straight gate, STRAIT, that position of difficulty. Yeah, and that's the only way, and that's why a majority of our people don't want to come into it. Ultimately, it's about predestination. You know, yeah, they don't want to go through the purification, man. They don't want to be chastised. They don't want to be corrected. They don't want to mend their ways. They don't want to repent. You know, they don't want to humble themselves before Yahweh Shai.
You know, it says, for he maketh sore and bindeth up.
See?
Going back into the word cutting you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And instead of the Lord just letting you leak out and die, because it could have been a deep wound too. The Lord cut you deep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bleed out.
Yeah, you can bleed out. But the Lord, he'll mend you up.
Yep.
He'll mend the wound as well. And it takes time. It takes time to fully heal.
Right.
But as you heal, when you heal, that part where the wound was is stronger.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth and his hands make whole.
You say we call it they need a herb or
Which one?
it's a Western scholar like me. You need a herb to heal it for your word.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yep. I guess that.
I got a question real quick.
Let me finish this out. It's like Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful,
You got it.
and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, in of the joints and marrow, and is the discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right. The word cuts to your soul, man. You get cut by the word, man. You go home, they can't sleep. You thinking about it, man. Nigga, you waking up, waking up in the cold sweat. Oh shit. You know, but that regular physical ass whooping, you can heal from that. Right. You know, you patch that up, put some ice on it. You all right? Nah, man. This word right here cuts you to the spirit, man. You know.
But that reminded me of the time, I think it was actually the 7th chapter, it was Stephen. He was going through the history and pretty much condemning 2/3. You know, and what? They was cut, man. So much they gnashed their teeth, they closed their ears, and they stoned them to death.
They were cut that bad.
That bad, man.
Where they wanted to put somebody to death.
They did.
And they did.
Yeah.
That's how wicked. See, so that show you Jake ain't gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
That just show you. If they hear the truth, they hate the truth.
Yeah.
They want to kill the person that's telling them the truth.
Yeah, the messenger. You want to kill the messenger. We're not speaking our words, we're speaking the words of the Heavenly Father. But hey, what scripture say, if they hated me, they shall also hate you. You know? We coming in that same spirit, man.
despised it, despised not man, but Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
I had that for you, bro. Wisdom of Solomon 16:12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
Hey, the word that heal all things, man. It's the word that heal you, man, at the end of the day, man. You know, but they're not looking towards the Holy One Israel for healing.
Yep.
They go to Esau Edom. They going down to Egypt to get healed.
Positions of no value.
Yeah. Instead of tending to the ultimate position, being Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Jake rejected that. You know?
Because the Lord's medicine is different from Esau's medicine. You know, the Lord gonna give you some fucking bitters.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He gonna give you them motherfucking bitters.
They want everything sweet.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You try to give them the, you know, which is going to clean your system out. The bitter, that's what's good for you. Yeah. They hate that though, man.
Yeah. And it's not instant either.
Right.
It's a process.
Yeah, the Lord, he gonna fast you.
Yeah.
He gonna put you through a 3-day dry fast. That's hell.
That's hell.
But it's gonna heal you though.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that symbolically as, you know, how the Lord heals you spiritually.
Yeah.
Reset you. See what I'm saying? What is the words? The word is what heals you. Okay? And the reprogram your ass too.
Yeah.
The deprogram, the Lord gotta break you down. See what I'm saying? It's pretty much MK Ultra on the right hand side.
Right.
The Lord got a mind control. He got to brainwash you.
Yeah.
Nah, brother.
Yeah.
You saying, here you go. Wash you by the word. Go ahead, brother.
As I said, be not conformed to this world.
No. You got to
Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Because when you say a plate is dirty, right? And you wash it, you renewed it.
Yeah.
It look what they say. It looks new.
fresh.
Looks like new. Clean. Polished. That's your brain. That's your mind. Your spirit. It has to be done.
Like this new song.
Right.
Refreshed, you know.
Hey, this is 1 Corinthians 11:32. It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, and that we should not be condemned with the world. So we getting it right now, man. That's a beautiful thing. So when that chastisement comes, when that hell comes, you understand what it is, man. So what we don't have to catch that fire with the rest of the world, man. Like Jake gonna have to get that ass whooped on the back end, man. That's the worst one, man.
Then we want to go through the spiritual fire or the physical fire.
Man, bro.
But Jake gonna go through the fire.
You gonna win early.
And when that fire team, the fire is about to come all at once.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be too hot. It's gonna be too hot if you are not already refined. See what I'm saying? To be able to go through heat. You haven't did your heat training. You know what I mean? You got certain athletes that will train in the heat, so they can build up that resilience in the heat. Just like your cold weather training, you'll train in cold weather to build up that resistance to cold weather. But it's just that you just took a random guy off the street that has been playing, you know, his whole life is just games, smoking, you know, eating out, bucket holes, you know what I mean, turning up, and you throw his ass in the heat or you throw his ass in that extreme cold, he ain't gonna make it. But it's somebody that was training diligently daily to be able, it's gonna be hard. He barely made it, but that training gave him the resilience to be able to go through that fire. So same thing. All these little small fires that the Most High has been, you know, purging us out. He'll put you through the fire, the furnace of adversity. He'll take you out, just like a refiner. He'll take out the metal right out of the furnace, and then he dips it into some water. He'll cool you down. You know what I'm saying? And he'll look at it. Okay, we got to bring it back in. Put you through the fire again. Take you out, dip you again. So it's a back and forth. So now you shining now. After all that heat. And then when the ultimate heat comes, you're gonna be able to withstand it because you've been going through the heat.
Training. Like you say, get it up at 3. You know, what's his name?
Oh.
You know, he told him Moab. He told him what? You gotta go back to the desert, man. Go back to the desert. He went back to the desert, he trained. You know? Moab business, man. It's just blocking.
Nah, you can see it on their face.
They probably the Bay Area, bro.
We call them birds.
Follow dollars, man. Follow the brothers, man.
Yeah, we be all the goddamn time.
Nothing.
That's, yeah.
Hell out of here.
Nah, you good, bro.
What you down with that?
I had another. Matthew 7 and 13. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat." Right, because this, hey, the straight gate, this is a path of difficulty, man.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go that hard route. You know, you've been trained by what Esau Edom was just take the easy way. Why do that way? You can go the easy way, man. You know, choose this way. Everybody's going this way, the wide way. It says,
I said they're more convenient.
yeah, it's convenient, it's
Easy
easy.
way out, you know?
Microwave.
Microwave, like you said, instead of cooking, they want to go to fast food.
The lust of the flesh. Yeah.
Want to eat rocket.
It says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it.
Only the women gonna find it straight and they will path to lead unto everlasting life. But like you had brought out in 1 Corinthians, it's better to suffer now, get our ass whooped out the way now than later. So it's like the most I already warm up. You can get later fly. You can take it to 7:18.
Oh, you want that? Yeah. I was gonna start from the top. I've been there for you already.
Okay, you stop there.
Oh, you know. So I'll go to 18 for you. Second Ezra 7 and 18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide, because that's our hope. Wide is what the kingdom of heaven. What we going through, we hope that to be delivered and be part of the elect number. Our name found in the book of life. You know, to receive crowns. So we're going to suffer the straight thing. Nothing wasn't handed to your house shot, so how much more of us?
Right.
So we got to go through it to get to it. You know?
Yeah, to be joint heirs with them. We want to go through this, man.
Right. It's a faithful saying that those that suffer with your house shall also reign with them. You know? It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for why? Because the desire of the righteous is only good. The expectation of the wicked is wrath. You know, it's part of the armor having on the helmet of salvation. You know, the Most High has not appointed us unto wrath, but the salvation through Hamashiach Yahweh. You know, so don't cast off your hope, your confidence in the Lord, man. It says, nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for why? For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wise.
See? Now, it's pretty much not going to be no mercy. At least with the way we're doing, we're going to, you know, Lord will be at that number going to receive mercy, protection, food. It said, my servant, we was talking about family, my servant shall eat. We're going to be tried, yet the Lord is still going to take care of his elect, man. And at the end of the day, going to save them, man. Deliver them.
Because again, so we know who are my chosen.
Yep.
So
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's salvation.
Yep.
So we setting ourselves up to get that salvation, man. No matter, we understand that hell is coming, man. But what we doing, we building that heads around ourselves through, you know, the spirit and power of how about Shema Shah. And that's mercy, man, because the Lord, we could be just like the rest of these people out here, fucking lost. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures and shit, walking by, goofy as hell. We could be bugged out like the rest of the world, but the Lord showed us mercy, man. And you gotta receive this truth and take it and run with it, man. You know?
Don't look back.
Don't look back. The fuck you looking back for?
Yeah, I know we do. No need to look back. You
Right.
know? Because at the end of the day, all Israel got to go through it. Like
That's
you said,
right.
we all got to go through that fire, man.
Yep.
But all the difference is, all of the elect don't receive the kingdom.
Yep.
So pretty much they are suffering in vain.
They're born in vain.
Born in
Yeah,
vain. With the multiple parents that were born in vain,
Come on, man.
they catching it. They gonna, you know.
You catch hell for nothing.
Right.
Just to catch fire.
Ain't no purpose.
Bro, how vain is that? You caught hell your whole life. You went through the same shit we went through, only to catch the missile at the end, man. God damn. Hey, that's scary, bro. Because the Lord can put you in there. And then also, he has the spirit to have you in the faith. It's in Corinthians 9 and 24. And then you be a castaway. He pluck you out. I don't like the way he's doing it. Get that out of here. You know? It's like, man, that's a scary thing. It's a fearful thing, man. You know? So you got to come wholeheartedly to
to the Heavenly Father. You can't come half-stepping. You can't come bullshitting. You know, you got to come straight, man. The straight gate. You got to be all the way 100 straight, 144% straight. You know. Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna put this for you.
It's Sirach 23 and 27. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord.
Look, but it said the fear of the Lord drives away sin. Oh, Father, can we go back to the second half of 15?
We're speaking about
I
the
was
head.
that.
We're speaking about the head. That's through the fear of the Lord. Oh, that's Psalm 34 and 7. The angel of the Lord that came around about them that fear the Lord Yahweh outside and delivered them. All right. It says, and they that remain shall know, because it goes into it in Isaiah the 24th chapter, that inhabitants of the earth are burned and few men left. It says, and they that remain shall know.
And can I say this? Because the whole elect is going to actually see the gruesome judgment that the Lord is getting ready to bring down here on the earth. And then you go like, okay, it was, I said, the fear of the Lord, that's what we need. You see what I'm saying? That was a good investment.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad the Lord kept me in his ways. Because the seed of individuals starved to death and be turned to cannibalism. Jake, you know that sad little just gun. They threw that through. Just threw through. You know what I mean? You be like, God damn, ribs showing you open holes in their body, maggots eating them. They just sitting there on the street, maggots eating them.
But look, life's still in them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you gonna know, you gonna be like, man, nothing better than the fear of the Lord. Because this is what the Lord can bring. Oh, just not too long ago, this nigga was turning up. He was talking shit. He was a top celebrity. Top player. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Now look at him.
And now look at him. The Lord kept the spirit in his motherfucker.
Hey, it ain't like the Lord can't do it because Nebuchadnezzar is one of the examples. You know, he bugged him out to put him in the wilderness to live like a beast for 7 years. And then put him back on the throne like he never happened. Hey, who was that Edomite in Maccabees? Yeah, he got 8 years out. That's brutal, bro. Come on, man. The Lord can say, man, you don't want to play with the Lord, man.
Well,
he's on 10 and 31. If you playing with the Lord, you don't know who you're dealing with, right?
Well, the same guy you were talking about, he was like, Lord, you the top guy, you know. The Israelites, we gonna take care of the Israelites, we gonna leave them alone. You know, it was that much pain. The Most High brought his ass. See what I'm saying? To where now he considered it. He believed, he had faith now. You know, but it's too late.
That's why I think the Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. See, everybody gonna learn to fear the Lord Yahweh outside. All right, most gruesome judgment. Sirach 23:27. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It is great glory to follow the Lord and to be received of him in long life.
But you can't choose them. You got to choose them. But it's freedom, but it takes to keep the commandments. Father, we go back to
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 22. It says, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them.
Well, it tells you in Psalm 21 and 8, my right hand shall find out all thy enemies. All right? Hey, everyone's heart is being revealed through Mashiach Yahushua. You see who the enemies of the Lord are.
With a fire. The word. The word is going out and it's revealing the thoughts and intents of man.
Right.
If you are of the Most High or you are of Satan.
Right.
That's all that is.
Can I read the preacher real quick? Yeah. Psalm 21 and 8. Thy hand shall find out all thy enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven.
Well, now the word is going out and you're seeing Jacob not about it. John the 3rd chapter. Men love darkness rather than the light. You already see they're standing on business. They standing on their belief. They're standing on Jesus Christ or Muhammad or whatever, or the ancestors or witchcraft. They stand on it. The universe. Worshiping the universe and the stars and shit. That's their faith because it's got them this far.
Yeah. And that's what we're going to tell you no time. Where should we go? Okay?
There you go.
Whatever you believe in the truth. Don't. You know, hey, follow his advice.
Yeah, pray to God.
Right.
Yeah.
What he tell you?
Or your president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got niggas that trust in the political system.
Right.
They Kamala, she gets in there. Trump, whoever it is, it don't matter. See what I'm saying? They trust in lies. Yep. And you make lies the rest of you done. You're out of there. All right, because none of those things, when the wind comes and blows, you're gonna get knocked over. Your house is gonna tumble and fall. You're gonna be done. Okay, you're gonna be wishing that you feared the Lord. You're gonna be wishing that you took heed. And you're gonna try to find, going back to the family of the Lord, you're gonna try to find the men of the Lord to see, okay, what do I do now? I want to be on a team now. I want to worship the Most High.
That's Jake with the team. That's how you know why people are. Nigga don't get right until his back against the wall. He got no choice.
That's that Jose
He get faced with, 45 life. You know, this is what it is, nigga. Give me some names.
The nigga gonna come with fringes on.
Yeah.
You know,
He got his garment tucked.
you got the Dimitri and all that. He got the Dimitri. You know, he got his Bible. Okay, what precept is it? Give me some precept. Give me some food. Feed me. You see what I'm saying? Feed me. I'm thirsty. I'm dehydrated. I'm at the point of death. Give me some food. Give me some water. Give me some milk. Some honey.
Hey, look, Matthew 25, man. What was telling about? Go have enough shit. Right. Exactly.
No for you.
This is Psalm 21:9. So make them as a fiery oven in the time of thy anger. The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. The fire will devour you. Every man works to be tried by the fire. Whether it be wood, stone, pebble, or whatever one you got, you're gonna be tried with the fire, man. Gold and silver. Gold and silver, man. That's the rock. That's the rock.
Tried in the furnace of adversity.
That's a must. This will come with the true suffering. Affliction. All right, this a rock. 2, I started 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Bring your mind for temptation. You come in many forms. So whatever hell you go through,
Yep.
prepare yourself. And know it's a daily thing. The Lord said take up your cross daily.
Follow me. They tell you they also tell you to count the cost. Pretty much the word let you know what you're getting into before you get into it. There's no excuse. I didn't know this, or man, what this is about. The word telling you what it's about.
Set thy heart aright and constantly endure and make not haste in the time of trouble.
He said constantly endure because we're going to constantly be tried to the very end. It says he that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. That our temptation is going to be the final trial of our faith, man. So the Lord has just been building up his elect to that final moment.
It said, cleave unto him and depart not away.
Yeah, that's right. You don't supposed to, lead the Lord. The Lord is bringing these things upon us for us to further cleave unto him and trust upon him. It's like a nigga, they'll think, oh man, God believe this truth and get disgruntled or whatever the case is. Oh man, this truth is cold, and go back into the world, man. Disgruntled, but you didn't have an understanding of what this is truly about.
That's right. That thou mayest be increased at the last end.
What's going to increase is your faith.
Yep.
We're going to get you out of this smaller situation. Your faith going to increase. It should increase.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take trembling
Right, say somebody that was my shot.
and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
The patience goes to low level. So don't make haste, don't give up, don't run away. Go through it. And pray to the Lord, catch it back upon him, man.
That's it.
Use the cheat codes, man. The cheat codes is praying to Yahweh Shemashah. You're out this situation because he put the situation on you, man.
This is one of my favorite precepts. 4:18. He that about these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies. Let you know that the Most High does all these things. But it says,
It's not burning upon the Lord. So thank you. They never suffer the righteous to be moved.
about to be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord Yahweh outside. You know, be inseparable. Well, go to the Romans 8 chapter, man. What's going to separate us from the love of the Lord Yahweh outside? Goes through a list of things, man. The elect are inseparable.
But it said, verse 5, but gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Right, it's acceptable man. And see, you want to be found worthy in his eyes, and only the acceptable man will be in that furnace. You go to the furnace to go to a flame of love. In Revelation 3, as many as I love, I rebuke. I chastise to be careful and jealous. Right? So the furnace goes to a flame of love. So the way he brings it upon us is love. That's why I said despise not the chastisement of the Lord, because he didn't use his son. If you despise it, you just a bastard, man.
Yeah, and they're gonna beg you up with verse 6. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way, all right. Trust in him.
Trust in him. Proverbs, what's it, the 3rd chapter, lean not to your own understanding. All your heart, man.
Yeah, Proverbs 30:5. He is the shield unto them. What is the shield? The shield is a protector. It's a cover. But he said unto them that put their trust in him. And we gotta trust in the power we have by the outside. We gotta trust in the spirit. We gotta move in the spirit. All right? That's why I say on yourself likewise with the same mindset as Jehovah shot. All right, meaning the same attitude, man. All right? Because we're going to have to endure all the hell, all the persecution, or to receive that crown, man, that victory. You know? All right, so
That Lord willing, this is edifying for the elect. Gonna turn toward the east, give all praise on the glory to
Yahweh,
All right, we're gonna give a double honor to the elders and apostles at GMS. Salutations and blessings to the occupants around the world, preaching and teaching the truth. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.